Hello everyone, my name is Enzo and today I have another Battlefield 3 gameplay with commentary for you. This is a Kharg Island rush attack. Kharg Island is a map which I've played quite a lot in the past few days and it's definitely become one of my favourite maps in the game. One thing I find quite impressive about the map is that it seems very well balanced for both Conquest and Rush. So I've got to give DICE credit for that because it's a very good map. I'd just like to start out by thanking everyone who watched my first commentary and those who subscribed and liked. I posted it up asking for advice and tips and anything negative that you had to say I wanted to hear because I want to be able to improve what I'm doing. But everyone seemed to like it and I didn't get any major comments pointing out massive flaws, so I really do have to thank everyone for that. Yeah, so I'm using the A91 here with the engineer kit, which is, like I said in my last commentary, my most used gun in the game. And I would just like to apologise here because I had to take this guy out with my small because I didn't really see how else I was going to get him. If I went in to plant the MCOM there and he was still hiding up there, there was no way I was going to survive. Yeah, so this gameplay is quite good, I think. It's not a gameplay you want to watch if you're looking to see someone get loads and loads of kills and no deaths whatsoever, but I play the objective. And we end up winning and I get MVP. I think I managed to take out 4 MCOMs. I think that's the first one you've just got to see here. So me and my teammate here are just defending, waiting for this one to blow up. And there we go. Now I decided what I was going to do was push around the back here. And this is one of those situations where there's so many people that you don't actually know what to do. I managed to take one of them out, but I saw 3 of them coming at me there, so yeah, I was quite pleased that I managed to take out one of them. I spawned in here on my teammate who was in quite a good position. I don't really understand how my teammates had managed to set up so well in their base, but I'm not going to complain because it helped us get the second MCOM too, which we pushed round from the back, and my teammate managed to arm before me, but we still got the win and took the base, which is the most important thing. As you can see here, there's absolutely no way anyone was going to get in to disarm this at all. I had a squad mate who I wasn't playing with anyone by the way, but I had a squad mate watching the back door whilst I watched this door. And as you can see in a few seconds here, we get this set of bases. Yeah, so I want to talk about the Back to Kharg expansion again. I believe PS3 got it today. I haven't actually seen any videos or commentaries on anyone who plays on PS3, but I have to say I'm really looking forward to it now because the stock maps are getting a little bit boring. And like I said in my last video, for me personally, the maps were one of the biggest problems with this game, and I really hope that this expansion fixes it. And I'm also really glad that DICE decided to do it in such a way where the vast majority of people aren't actually going to be paying for it. I believe to get the limited edition version of the game, all you had to do was pre-order. I'm not sure, I think that's what happened. And as you'll see here, I actually got taken out by a Ninja C4, which this support guy had placed on the MCOM. I think it was quite interesting that DICE decided to make it in this game so you couldn't damage your own MCOMs, but I suppose that means you also can't damage the MCOMs you're attacking with rockets or C4s, or yeah, C4 attached to UAVs, which was quite an annoying trick which some people were fond of in Bad Company 2. So yeah, this is my second MCOM arm here. I didn't like I said in my last video, I usually play Conquest, so when I've been playing Rush in the past few days, it's been quite a learning experience for me because I don't really know where I'm going, I don't know where everyone else is hiding, and I don't know where to sit once I do have an MCOM planted. So basically what I've been doing is running about like a madman as much as possible, arming MCOMs, and then just finding the nearest corner possible to sit and watch the MCOM. And like I said here, I apologised earlier for taking out the small and killing that guy, but I switched over to the Stinger because they managed to get a chopper in the air, and yeah, take it out here. So I think this is on to the third set of bases here, which I'm pushing up onto, and my teammates have already taken out one of them. And the reason that I was so far back there compared to quite a lot of them was that the helicopter had actually pushed a few of us back into our spawn and he was pinning us down. That's why I ended up switching to the Stinger in the first place, and I got a really lucky double kill here because that looked like terrible accuracy on my part, but I'm not going to complain too much about that. I found quite well. Presumably I wasn't the first person to find it, given that it's incredibly obvious, but once you get this MCOM here armed, the best place to sit is, in all honesty, in this dumpster here, because people are going to be in too much of a hurry to check in there for you, and you can easily take them out. But I was luckily on quite a good team in this game, and my teammates had surrounded this MCOM after I got it planted. Yeah, so I was just waiting for this one to go off again, and I believe this is the third MCOM which I've taken in this game. There we go, yep, I think that's where that ribbon is. The ribbon's for 3 MCOMs, I believe. And I'm going to start pushing up onto the 4th set of bases now, since we've taken them all out so far. Yeah. I left this bit in to show how important it is to take out anyone who's sitting in your base after you push up, because they can cause quite a lot of damage, and even if they only take away, you know, 3 or 4 tickets, that is 3 or 4 tickets which could make all the difference when you're pushing forward to the next set of objectives. So yeah, I'm going to spawn in on my teammate here, and I noticed that we have a tank who's also pushed back up towards our base. That's why I decided to lay down the AT mines here. I think I got a little bit confused because I didn't realise that one of my squad mates had squad explosive on. I was getting ready to push up a bit there, and then I realised I still had another 3 AT rounds, so I decided there's absolutely no chance that anyone's getting past there. Like I mentioned earlier, I actually got quite lucky in this game because I had some pretty good teammates. Here's an example actually of why they were useful, because I knew here that I had a few medics surrounding me whilst we were trying to push over this rocket area here, so I wasn't afraid to die, because I had hoped that I wouldn't be throwing away tickets. I know it's not the cleverest idea at all times to rely on randoms, but you know, I was trying to take a few of these guys out, and even if I died, it wasn't the end of the world, because like I said, there was, I believe, 2 medics around me, so yeah, like you can see here, I got revived, and I get killed again because one of them pushes round, and I believe I get revived again, so you don't see that every game, especially when you're not playing with people that you know. One thing I've noticed is that this last set of bases can be quite tricky to break through the defences on. It's difficult for me to say whether or not what I'm doing is a good way of doing it, because I'm so new to the game myself. In Battlefield 3, obviously, I've played Rush on Bad Company 2 a lot. I followed my teammates around this time actually because I wasn't sure where to go either. And here we see Mr. Invincible. I don't know how this guy manages to kill me here, because I start shooting him. Watch this, I'm shooting him whilst he's jumping through the window, and he's still... That was probably just bad accuracy on my part, but at the time I remember being quite pissed off at that. And he manages to disarm the MCOM as well. I think I had cut a clip there where I spawned in on my teammate's spawn beacon and died instantly because they had someone camping on it, but yeah, this is another mistake on my part here. I take out this guy and I'm pushing around to try and take the MCOM again, but I don't check my corners properly. I check in this room, and I wasn't prepared for anyone to be hiding in the corner again, but we meet Mr. Invincible again. And I only managed to get 1 hit marker on him because he's obviously watching the doorway where I'm coming in. There's not really much he can do in that situation. But next time he's not gonna get away with it quite so easily. There was no way I was gonna let him sit there and kill everyone who came in, so I made sure this time to pick him off before going anywhere near the actual MCOM. Yeah, so this video is actually coming to the end now. I'd just like to thank you all for watching. And same as last video, I wanted to give a rating, like or dislike, based on whether you genuinely enjoyed the video or not. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and I should have another video up on Thursday and hopefully Friday. I'll try and get a couple more out before the end of the week. So yeah, thanks a lot guys.